How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video channel. Today we've got the Brighton versus Manchester United match preview. Now this game at home for Brighton has been absolutely tremendous in the past, where Brighton have got a 100% record against Manchester United at the Amex Stadium. This could be another game against Manchester United where if we win, we stay up. We did it once before in our first season in the Premier League. Could we do it again in our third season? We'll find out. Brighton on good form in a minute, and Manchester United just about scraping past Norwich City, who are bottom of the table. Will be an interesting matchup for Brighton, and let's see if we can do it to stay up in the league. But before we get further into this video, I've got some news for you all. Bad news being that you guys should download OneFootball right now. They've got the best footballing app on the App Store. Obviously, it's free too, as it says on my whiteboard right here. And I'm telling you, it's got better graphics, it's got a better hype around it, and they're kind of like redesigning the app of all sorts. So you guys should find that yourself. First thing in the description, go do so. It's got a whole new vibe, it's got better graphics, it's got a better attitude, and it's still the same football vibe to it all. It's still the same, but this is much more better and much more aesthetically pleasing for your eyes. So if you want your live scores, your club's updates, you're going to get it instantly too with that app. So make sure you download it. First thing in the description, please do so. It's an amazing app. Now then, fellas, this video, Manchester United at the Amex Stadium. Let's talk. Now, you can't deny saying that Manchester United are not a good team. They are a very good team, and they're definitely improving with Fernandes and Pogba back in the squad. Fernandes full stop being in that Manchester United squad has absolutely helped them massively. If Pogba and Fernandes start next game, it will scare me, it will terrify me, and I will not like it one bit. Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, anyone like that who starts, even Igalo, I'd be scared too. Manchester United are a much improved side. Solskjaer's got that team going now, and I feel like they've clicked, and next season they're going to be quite big in the Premier League and competing for the title, if I'm being honest. I generally think Man United are a signing or two away from being a top class side in the Premier League, challenging for the title. However, when I say that, they just about scraped past Norwich in the FA Cup when they won 2-1 extra time. Igalo scored, Maguire scored the winner in the 127th minute, and that was enough for Man United to progress to the semi-finals at Wembley Stadium against Chelsea in obviously the semi-finals of the FA Cup. United are looking strong, their defence is very good, their midfield is looking even stronger than it was before, and their attack is something else. We've outclassed Man United 2 times now at the Amex Stadium, and I think we can make it a third. Brighton's performances recently have really made me optimistic for this game, and I really hope Brighton can go out there and show the boys and show our fans what we're really capable of. They've gone out there and showed us something different, and against Arsenal, I'm not going to lie, we were very, very poor against Arsenal, but Leicester in particular, someone who's sitting third in the table, we played very well, and especially also too, we're away from home. If we beat Manchester United, I'll have a big thumbs up, and if we draw, I generally think that'll be us in the Premier League for another season. Watford are losing, Aston Villa are losing, Bournemouth are losing, everyone below us are losing, and we at Brighton of Albion, we're actually gaining point by point. Leicester, we gained a point, obviously Arsenal, we gained 3 points, and no one else is really picking up any points. So the results are going our way, Brighton are playing well, we look changed, we look different, and I'll tell you what, this break of the coronavirus stuff, it came at the right time for Brighton just to regroup and go again, and that's exactly what we've done on the restart, and we've shown the boys and we've shown all of the fans what they're truly capable of, and shown that also we've got what it takes for the Premier League. Now, one player for Brighton who absolutely had a masterclass performance against Leicester was Lamptey. He needs to start against Manchester United, and I generally think in the next 5 years he's going to be in the England squad. He's that good, but then this is the thing, guys. He's played one game for Brighton, he was outstanding, showed us what he's truly capable of. We've got to remember that that was only one game he's played for Brighton. He could be poor against Man United, and I wouldn't be surprised if he does so, although actually no, I would be very surprised. No, I'd be very surprised. I would be surprised if Lamptey has a poor performance against Man United, because he generally did have that much of a good performance against Leicester. There's only one way to find out, by obviously watching the game, and obviously Lamptey, there's no pressure on you, there's no pressure on anyone. However, Dale Stephens, I do think he needs to up his game for this Manchester United game if he does start. Basuma needs to start, he's been fantastic 2 games in a row now. Morpay needs to start. I've been hearing links about Ivan Toney coming to Brighton, and I'll tell you what, that's for another video coming out very soon. We're 6 points away from the drop, 5 points away from Watford, who are the one team below us, so the table is looking very good for us right now, and I'll tell you what, we've still got 6-7 games left of the season to play, so anything could be changed. There's twists and turns in the Premier League, you'll see it, it's in every single league. Football is football when anything can happen. But to make this video extra special, we need to add some Brighton fans, we need to add some predictions for this game. So I've got 2 Instagram accounts, Talk Seagulls and BHA Today, to come onto the channel and obviously discuss their predictions for the Manchester United game. Over to you, boys.
So, Man United at home, a fixture which in recent history has been a very enjoyable one for the Seagulls. We beat them 3-2, we beat them 1-0 in the last couple of years. A fantastic goal from Pascal Gross, goal line technology to keep us up that season, which was great. However, this is a new Man United team. They've now got Bruno Fernandes, who has completely transformed that team. We've seen that since the restart. But Brighton are in great form themselves. 4 points out of available 6 so far. We beat Arsenal, we drew away at Leicester. We've done very well, and confidence will be on our side. Also, Man United, you've got to remember, just played Norwich at the weekend in the FA Cup. They went the whole distance, they went to extra time, 120 minutes, and so many games after one another, after no pre-season, after so long out with the whole COVID situation, they're going to be absolutely knackered, and we've had a whole week to prepare for this. With players like Lamptey playing so well, Basuma in the midfield, I think we're in great form, and I think we can get a draw against United. Another vital point towards our survival. I think Neil Maupay will get on the score sheet, and I think that man, Bruno Fernandes, will get on the score sheet for United. But another vital point for the Albion, and I'm really looking forward to the game.
Predictions for Man United. If I'm being honest, I think it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be not like the kind of Man United we faced at the Amex in the last couple of years. Obviously, we did them both times at the Amex in the last few seasons, but I think this time it's going to be tougher. Bruno Fernandes coming in has really changed them as a side. He's brought the best out of their attacking front three, and I think that and Martial banging form as well. I think it's going to be a much tougher game than we're used to against them. Obviously, we've seen them at their best at Old Trafford, but not so much at the Amex, and they're unbeaten in 14, I believe, so it's not an ideal situation for us, but hopefully we can get the points, we can get a point at least. We've had a good start since the restart. Lamptey's looked good as well in his debut. I was really impressed with him. So let's hope we can get something. I don't want to jinx anything, and I don't want to be too negative either, but let's just hope we can get something and up the Albion.
Now go give them a follow. Links will be down in the description for you two guys to follow them, and obviously it was on their tag when their clip was being played. The magic of editing. That would be greatly appreciated if you could go support their accounts, and also if you're a Brighton fan, they've got all the up-to-date news on both them accounts, so make sure you follow them on Instagram. Much appreciated. But I guess it now comes into my prediction. So in my eyes, it's going to be Matty Ryan, it's going to be Dung, it's going to be Duffy, it's going to be Lamptey, it's going to be Burn. In midfield, you've got McAllister, you've got Moy, you've got Bissouma, you've got Proper, and I feel like there's going to be one other, I just don't know right now. I think I generally love an unchanged lineup from Leicester, to be honest. I feel like Maupay and Connolly need to start together a lot more often, because they were absolutely brilliant. Obviously, Connolly won the penalty, and Connolly, my friend, oh my god, what a player this guy's going to be for the future of Brighton. Having them two play against Man United will run their defence ragged. And one thing to mention too is Manchester United went into extra time 2 days ago. 3 days ago, one of the two. They're going to have tired legs, Manchester United, from playing 120 minutes worth of football against Norwich City. So that is a massive advantage for Brighton, and hopefully we can take that into consideration with putting pressure on them, not giving them time to play, and all of that, etc., which could come in our favour. We've got to take full advantage with. Graham Potter's been absolutely fantastic since the restart, and he's been doing his tactical games very, very well. It's two managerial differences, where in Arsenal we took off an attacker for a midfielder to go a bit more defensive and see out the draw, and we actually went on to win the game. For Leicester, we bought off two midfielders for two attackers to go for the game and get the win against Leicester, and we ended up drawing the game. It's going to be an interesting watch. It's going to be an interesting game, and hopefully Brighton can get the 3 points. I just think from everyone dropping points, and if they continue dropping points, I just think one more point could just see Brighton stay up. But also you got to put into consideration that Norwich on Saturday, the team we're playing next, away at Norwich, I reckon that's sealed there if we win against Norwich, and to be honest, if we do so, happy days, survival, another season in the Premier League, cha-ching. If you're enjoying these daily uploads right now, then make sure you smash the like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and I'll see you guys in another video very soon. 150 likes will be brilliant. Up the Albion, live stream tomorrow at about 7:30, 7:45 PM for the game against Manchester United. Leave a like, guys, subscribe. I'll see you guys on my live stream tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.